Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear student. Today's our topic is about the scientific writing. Would you have idea about the scientific writing? Scientific writing is actually the writing something not in science. This is not the definition of the scientific writing. Scientific writing is a different than the writing in the some kind of the science. Scientific writing is not just writing about the science. It is the technical writing that scientists do to communicate their research to others. Our topic is scientific writing, and the scientific writing is not only the writing in science, it is actually the writing technical writing that scientists do to communicate their research with others. This is actually the technical writing that scientists use to communicate their research with the other ones. So this is very important writing in case of the scientific writing. Scientific writing is very important because in it you give the idea about your research to the other ones who not knows any idea or not even knows any benefit of your research. Scientific writing is predicted on the rigors of the scientific inquiry, so it must reflect the same precision as that demanded in the research process. Scientific communication demands precision, the precise use of words and the phrases. Also, the scientific communication demands with the precision, they also demands the clarity and the economy. This distinction is an important one because the writer is communicating highly technical information to others who might or might not be as knowledgeable. They may be from a different discipline. They are not knowledgeable as the writers because they may be from a different discipline and they may or may not be a native speaker of the language that is used in the scientific writing. Many journals have international audiences, so the precise communication helps prevent misunderstandings and the miscontext, mistranslations in this context. Communicating factors, figures, communicating different facts, figures, and methods used in research has to be precise and exact. The research question, hypotheses, methods, analyses, and conclusions must be stated clearly and simply. What does it mean to write clearly and precisely? First, writers should focus on the words they use and their punctuation. Structure differences in word choices or punctuation can have significantly different meanings. Here are I give you the some examples. In some fields, destabilized means not doesn't mean the word destabilized doesn't mean not stable. It means less stable. It means less stable as than before. So if you're writing destabilized, something is destabilized, it doesn't mean that it is not stable. It means it is less stable than the before it is stable, then it is less stable than the before. Similarly, if you give the idea about to writing something that is discovered in the previous year, and if you write that the sentence the isotopes which were discovered in 1853 are radioactive, readers may guess from that all isotopes were discovered in 1853 are the radioactive isotopes. But this doesn't mean that. Actually, you should have to write that the isotopes that were discovered in 1853 are radioactive isotopes. So if you only write that the isotopes which were discovered in 1853 are radioactive, then it means that all the isotopes that are discovered till today are radioactive. But you should have only give the idea about the readers that the radioisotopes which are discovered in 1853 are radioactive, not the all ones that are now even discovered are the radioactive. So your writing is very much important for the readers because it gives the idea about the actual concept of your writing, the actual finding of your writing. Also, the organization of your writing is critical. The organization of a paper is must be logical with rules for what goes into each section. Read papers from your particular discipline to understand the relevant rules. Briefly, your order of presentation should make the most sense to your readers. Order of your writing, scientific writing is very much important because it gives the idea or the sense to your readers. You should what you have want to communicate with others in your writing. Actually, this is what is commonly referred to a readability. If your reader has to work too hard to understand your meaning or your organization, you have a problem in your writing. In a method section, the description should be complete enough to enable someone else to repeat your work. So you must give the methodology most clear form in which you should give all the method of your research completely in a precise manner that the reader must have the idea, not only have the idea about your research methodology, but they should have go through this method so they can easily repeat your work when they are needed in their research. Also explain why each procedure was done, what variable were you measuring, and why you are measuring these variables. Remember, you are not writing to impress, you are writing to communicate. Actually, you should, your scientific writing is the communication between the pupils about their research. So when you are writing, you are not, remember of that, you are writing to impress the readers. You should have the idea, you should write in a way that to communicate your research to the others. Now we are going towards the strategies. What strategies can you use to write clearly and concisely? This is a point where scientific writing most noticeably resembles other types of writing. Logic and organization is not automatic. This is not an automatic way. It doesn't come naturally from your head to the paper. You need to step back and impose logic on your writing. You then need to crystallize it by always asking yourself this question: will this make sense to the reader? It doesn't matter if it makes sense to you, it must make sense to the reader. When you explain something to someone face to face, you have instant feedback. You can quickly tell if the person you are talking to understands what is what it is you are saying. They provide verbal or non-verbal feedback to you. You don't have that luxury with writing because you don't have this luxury with your writing. So you have only one chance. And of course, the first step in being logical is the creation of an outline. When you have writing some logical scientific writing, you should make the outlines of your work. First step of the logical writing is that the creation of an outline before you begin writing. Keep in mind, it is easy to create an outline. The difficult part is stepping back from it to make certain it is in a naturally logical order with coordinate and subordinate ideas. This is the step that takes the greater investment of time. And if you don't know this already, you should remember it. Every paragraph should have one topic sentence, not two or three. All sentences in a paragraph should support or elaborate upon what your topic sentence says you plan to discuss. You should be able to provide a rationale for why each sentence is placed where it is in each paragraph. All of your paragraphs around your section headings or subheadings, you should have a rationale for where each paragraph is placed. You must maintain a natural logic that is accessible to the readers. In general, good writers always use effective transitions between sections, paragraphs, sentences, and within sentences. Use strong verbs and concrete nouns. Don't start sentences with weak phrases like there are, in order of, in or in order to determine instead of to determine. Always strive to make the implicit explicit. Just because you know what you mean to say does not mean your audience does. One other suggestion is that after you have written a section, step away from it for a day and return with a fresh eye. This will help you view your writing from the reader's perspectives. You always should write some short paragraphs and step down on it. Then in the next session, whatever this is the next day or the same day, then you give a eye on this writing and get the idea of your writing just like that of a reader's perception. You should have the idea now the reader give attention to this or not. Why it is important to write well? If you can't clearly, concisely, and logically communicate how you collected and analyzed your data, it doesn't matter how groundbreaking your research is. So, the well writing is most important for a well established method, the well established analysis of your data. So, this is very important part of the research actually, because it gives the idea about the readers that your research is logical and your research is in the very good manner communicated to the others. Readers won't understand it and will justifiably question your results. However, if you can clearly explain your work, it will be understood by more pupils as compared to the previous ones. What resources are available to help with students writing? There are many great books on writing for academics. Many of the books are available on the internet, and you would have the idea by going to the website, by going towards the Google. You can have the idea about how to write a book or how to write a research article. Another great resource is the university's writing center. They are available to work with all students at the university level, including the students, and your supervisors may have the give you the idea about, and they can help you while you're writing. You can also form a writing group with other students. Having someone else read and respond to your writing will help you catch places where the meaning is unclear. Also, revising and reviewing other people's work can sometimes make you even better at identifying mistakes in your own work. If you go through from the different other researchers writing scientific writings, then you have the better idea to write your own research paper or your own scientific writing. Because I know, give you the idea about that, the scientific writing is the logical writing in which you have give the logic towards your research, and you must write according to the set point of view of the logics about that topic. So you should have go through the different journals that is related to your research field. So while writing a research article or while writing a scientific research, you should have the idea about the different journals that is present in that sense, and you should elaborate the research work related to your research, and you have to read it out and point out the different points that is made in your research, and you should have to compare your logics with the logics of the other writers that is already published in different research journals. So this is very important to know you about what is your field of research, what is the topic of your outlines. If you have choose one topic to write about scientific writing, you should have idea about that. You have selected a topic, you have to write on the antioxidants. This is a very brief topic. You have many of the fields upon it to write on the antioxidants, because you only not only confined to one status, that antioxidants. If you have more concise your topic into the role of antioxidants in diseases, this is also not a short topic. This is also a very brief topic, because you have many of the diseases in which you can identify the role of the antioxidants. Then you should go towards a specific type of disease. If you go towards the specific type of disease, you should want to write the role of the antioxidants in diabetes, for example. Now you are more concise to your topic. You want to write on the role of antioxidants in diabetic patients in diabetes. What is their role of antioxidants to cure this diabetes? But now you are also have a greater senses. You can differentiate it into two different types, because it have two types: non-insulin dependent diabetes mellitus, insulin dependent diabetes mellitus. Then you should have many of the complications of diabetes, for example retinopathy, cardiovascular disease, hypertension, and so many of the complications related to the diabetes. So they can also be very much point of view. You now can more concise this topic to the role of the antioxidants in insulin dependent diabetes mellitus patients. इंसुलिन डिपेंडेंट डायबिटीज mellitus, ठीक है. So role of antioxidants in insulin dependent diabetes mellitus. Now first of all you should give the idea about the insulin dependent diabetes mellitus. What is it? What is the different types of it, and what is the different treatments which is available for this insulin dependent diabetes mellitus? And then you should give the idea about different antioxidants which are used for the cure of the insulin dependent diabetes mellitus, and what is the actually the role of the different antioxidants in the insulin dependent diabetes mellitus. And you should clearly concise your work into different topics, into different headings, into different outlines. Then you comprise on these different headings and different outlines, and goes in inner side of this topic and give the idea about in the different paragraphs which I am telling you in the earliest lecture, that you should uses different types of verbs and different types of nouns, different logical way, in the different logical ways, give the idea or communicate the readers with the different type of the research about the role of the antioxidants in the insulin dependent diabetes mellitus. Like that of it, in light of this, that if you're writing a review about this topic, then it is similar to the an essay writing. When you are the graduate students, you write the different essays on a topic and you outline different aspects of this topic, and then you elaborate these outlines the into clearly and logically. Then this become a beautiful essay on that topic. Similarly, in the scientific writing, you have to write an essay on that topic, and you should outline your work in a different manners, and you are to be elaborate these into the different ways. But scientific writing is not concise to the review review writing, the review article, but it is also concise of the compresses of the research article also. In research article, you should become more logical and more concise and precise, because as I give you the idea earliest in this lecture, that in case of the research article, you should give the idea clearly about the methodology that is you used in your research, and also give the idea about the different analysis or analyzing data which are used, different techniques which you are used in your research more clearly to the readers, because they can have the idea about to use these research findings, not only the research findings but also the methods that is used in this study. They can also be used these methods by only go through these articles, and they can have the idea about how they can use these instruments or these methods in their research by getting through the idea from your research methodology or from your research article. Also, the more logical presentation of your research give the logical view of your research to the readers. Because of that, they have the idea about that they can compare your research with the research of the others, and they find out that your research is more valuable, more reliable as compared to the others or not. So if you give the all the aspects of your research in your research article, then the students or the readers may getting the better idea about your research as compared to the other ones. You should write a scientific research article not only for the impact of your research, because your research may be published in a valuable journal when you concisely give your idea in your research. If you're writing a very good article, you should have the opportunity to publish this article in the high impact factor journals of your research field. So, so you should have much idea about your research field, about the research field related journals and the impact factor of that journals. And you should made your mind while writing a research article. So, what is your need of the day? From where and and in which journal you want to publish your research article? So, according to that choices, you can make more concise to your writing, and you should write a very better, the most beautiful and the most better research article as compared to the others. If you have set your mind for the research innovations and for the research journals, so you have the better idea to how can you write your scientific research article. So this is all about the scientific writing. I hope so you have understand the idea about the scientific writing, and you go through the different strategies which are used for writing scientific research articles. So if you have any questions regarding this structure, you may please approach me on my WhatsApp group, or you can write me in the comment section, and also you can approach me on my uh, email address. Thank you so very much, students. I hope so this lecture is very informative and supportive for the newcomers to write a scientific research articles. Thank you so very much. Allah.